Well, if you are not a scammer, an influencer selling courses on the latest hype train, whether it's NFTs, blockchain, or whatever's next, and if you're not a manager drawing up fake numbers for your boss to prove your employees are suddenly 10x more productive, then let's dive into this to find out what the hell is wrong with it. Because if something looks like a scam, smells like a scam, and quacks like a scam, it's most probably a scam. Section 1. AI for people, AI propaganda fucked up miserably. After years of selling promises and lying through their marketing, it suddenly turned out to be a total bubble. More than $200 billion have been invested into this over the years, while the actual adoption was only around $20 billion. Just imagine the loss of more than $180 billion. The marketing departments actually thought they could push takes like "it will take your jobs over" and people would just keep paying for it. Unsurprisingly, this 300 IQ mastermind move resulted in people refusing to pay for AI products. While some part of the community turned openly hostile, with "nobody wants AI" actions popping up everywhere, in the best case people use it as a search bot with a talking functionality, just like Siri, or to generate adult content. Hell yeah! In adult content it had the most demand. $200 billion were definitely worth it for that. Fucking brilliant! Section 2. AI as a business-to-business solution. Just like people, businesses have a limited credit of waiting. Sure, they're more patient than the average consumer, but you can't feed them crap forever. Eventually, the bubble blows up for them too. It's now January of 2026. Companies have realized how badly they've been overplayed and started hiring back the employees they laid off in the AI hype. The efficiency just wasn't there. Let's remember a legendary quote by a legendary person, a man who totally didn't steal his friend's project and is, indeed, a gentle and noble geek. He said, and I quote, "By 2025, we will have no middle developers." I mean, was there really no one around to say, "Mark, it's a bad take"? Did the post-production team not have the chance to edit that out, or do they use Facebook? What do you think? Was that calculated bait, or was it just classic, "Mr. President, I wasn't ready for that question"? Section 3. Political pushback and branding. No matter how much trust you put in Sam Altman, a man who definitely never has problems with the law and totally keeps his promises, especially with Reddit, AI substituting humans has some major problems. For context, the truth is that AI could take the positions of the majority of office workers right now, but it isn't happening, and it probably won't. Why? Because it's turning taxpayers into a financial burden for the country, to fire everyone and then pay them unemployment. That's why software developers are the main target of AI marketing. They are the perfect target for this AI efficiency narrative because the general public has no fucking clue what they actually do. If you say AI will take the jobs of assistants or accountants, the public gets scared. They project that risk onto themselves and become hostile. But developers are the easy one. People believe the myth of the overpaid engineer. Plus, so many people tried to learn to code and failed, that's where all that hate from tech experts comes from. This approach is all about branding and manipulation. Think about it, if a company fires 10,000 HR people, it looks like desperation or instability. But if that same company fires 10,000 engineers to pivot to AI, the stock price goes up. Why? Because investors are convinced the company is becoming more efficient. Section 4. The carte blanche. The support for these AI dealers from Donald Trump is flawless. Google, Meta, and the rest were pouring money into his inauguration party. Millions of dollars to buy a seat at the table. Those were just the public donations. Immediately after, we saw the sudden cancellation of major cases against big tech, monopoly charges, antitrust, everything, just gone. But don't think Biden was any better. During his time, a judge conveniently tossed the case against Meta for training their AI system on 82 terabytes of copyrighted content. Content they downloaded using goddamn torrents from pirate websites. To give you some context on how the law works for regular people, Joel Tenenbaum was fined $675,000 for 30 songs. Jamie Thomas Rassett was ordered to pay over $1.9 million for 24 songs. So, both sides are giving these tech giants a carte blanche to do whatever the hell they want. They aren't just breaking the law, they're above it. Final section. The House of Cards. At this point, every single person is either disappointed or starting to notice the Ponzi scheme. Those who look deeper see a massive pump and dump of stocks. And look at the context. We are living in a US economy where the dollar hasn't been backed by gold since 1971. That makes this situation dangerous. The debt is so bad that you have to slap on a 2% artificial inflation rate every year just to keep the dollar alive. Then, turn your head to the financial sector. Those guys have way more power than these private AI or chip sellers who are trying to profit at all costs. And if the AI crowd has a backup plan to just print more money to dodge the crisis, something tells that the banking giants won't appreciate it, because the reason banks exist is for long-term planning, not for a hard reset caused by some AI promoter clowns. So, all of these just doesn't add up. P.S. I made this video based on facts. No theories, no propaganda, and no believe me bro. That's why I haven't mentioned things like investor demand or the AI race against China. Those are just low-effort lies for an electorate that doesn't like thinking. One way or another, the truth is like a hemorrhoid, it always comes out. Maybe not the best allegory, but you get the point. In other words, you can watch three things forever: fire burning, water flowing, and AI startups failing. Thanks for listening.